Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Desatharine. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखम करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे श्री गुरुं दीनतारिणे हरे कृष्ण. So today we will see the same words that we were saying yesterday, 9.26, very famous words. And in these words, Krishna is explaining how to worship the Supreme Lord. So let us chant the shloka once and then we will take up the purport, the remaining purport today. Patram pushpam phalam toyam
Patram pushpam phalam toyam
yo me bhaktya prayachati
yo me bhaktya prayachati
tad aham bhakti uparutam
tad aham bhakti uparitam
ashnami prayatatmanaha.
asnami prayatatmanaha.
Please chant.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tad aham bhakti uparitam asnami prayatatmanaha.
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपारितम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मना.
Okay. So the translation is: if one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. Pratatmana. Okay, so we have seen the purport. Okay, till here. If we offer such foods, we'll see the remaining purport today. In the third chapter, verse 13, Sri Krishna explains that only the remains of sacrifice are purified and fit for consumption by those who are seeking advancement in life and release from clutches of material entanglement. Those who do not make an offering of their food, he says in the same words, are eating only sin. In other words, their every mouthful is simply deepening their involvement in complexities of material nature. But preparing nice, simple vegetable dishes, offering them before picture or deity of the Lord Krishna, and bowing down and praying for him to accept such a humble offering, enable one to advance steadily in life, to purify body, and to create fine brain tissues, which will lead to clear thinking. Above all, the offering should be made with an attitude of love. Krishna has no need of food since he already possesses everything that be, yet he will accept the offering of one who desires to please him in that way. The important element in preparation, in serving, and in offering is to act with love for Krishna. The impersonalist philosophers who wish to maintain that the absolute truth is without senses cannot comprehend these words of Bhagavad Gita. To them, it is either a metaphor or proof of the mundane character of Krishna, the speaker of Bhagavad Gita. But in actuality, Krishna, the Supreme Godhead, has senses, and it is stated that his senses are interchangeable. In other words, one sense can perform the function of another. This is what it means to say that Krishna is absolute. Lacking senses, he could hardly be considered full in all opulence. In the seventh chapter, Krishna has explained that he impregnates the living entities into material nature. This is done by his looking upon material energy, and so this is In this instance, Krishna's hearing the devotee's word of love in offering foodstuff is wholly identical with his eating and actually tasting. This point should be emphasized. Because of his absolute position, his hearing is wholly identical with his eating and tasting. Only the devotee who accepts Krishna as he describes himself without interpretation can understand that absolute truth, can eat food and enjoy it. So, this verse uh, actually compares the worship of worship by the three Vedas that we do for the Devtas. Devta worship, Pitra worship, or worship of the ghost, and it's all a troublesome process. So many rules, so many timings, so many pure things are required. And in spite of arranging everything, when the yajna is done, it can go wrong by wrong pronunciation. So there is always risk. And above that, what we get is temporary, temporary fruits, and those are going to finish. Even if we go to the higher planets, we have to come back. If the savings or the punya is finished, so Krishna is giving how easy it is to worship him. And it's not only that Krishna is explaining, but this has been uh, practically uh, experienced by the devotees. Right? In the Vrindavan Leela, in Chaitanya Leela, we see there were all types of devotees, and behavior of Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was of affection with everyone. Yesterday we talked about the yesterday we talked about Vidura. So there is another example of Sudama Vipra, a Brahman who studied with Krishna in the Gurukul under their Guru Sandipani Muni. Right? So they were very good friends. And after the completion of school, Krishna went to Dwarka and he was king. And Sudama the Brahman was very weak and poor. So his wife tells that you go to Krishna and ask for something, he will give you. Why we should live in such poverty and struggling life? So Sudama, that Vipra is not ready to go, but at last to satisfy his responsibilities and need of the house, he goes. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, also in the Krishna book, we can see how Krishna receives Sudama Brahman and how he treats. And when he treats this Brahman, very poor Brahman, with due respect, and Krishna himself washes his feet. And when he asks Sudama Brahman, what did you bring? So he gives rice that is not cooked. That is also not nice rice. But Krishna eats that with all the love. Because Krishna knows that whatever this Brahman, my friend, has brought with all his love. So similarly in Chaitanya Leela also we see that um, Krishna in the Gundicha Mardan, devotee Dukhi, Mataji who was serving to bring the water and nobody noticed her. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu noticed her that she is serving me with all her love. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed her name from Dukhi to Sukhi. Right? So we see that Krishna demonstrates that how easy it is to serve him. And it does not matter if you are rich or poor. Patram pushpam talam phalam toyam. All these things are available anywhere. And Krishna is uh, suggesting that you do simple worship but do it with love, and with affection. Uh, and Srila Prabhupada in the purport mentions that those in the third chapter it is mentioned that those who don't offer the food back to the devatas are actually eating the sins, because that is not the process of yajna, and we have to follow the process of yajna. So this is the uh, simplicity of worship of the Supreme Lord. And what we get? We get eternal bliss, eternal happiness, the most greatest happiness. So, a simple worship, but the main content is love. With love, Krishna takes our love when we offer. We what can we offer to the Supreme Lord who owns everything in this world and the spiritual world? What can we give him? What is our capacity? Our capacity is very small. But if we give very small thing, but with love, that is a big offering for Krishna. So that's why this gives the importance. This tells us the importance of person who is cooking the food, who is offering the food, who is eating the food, who is also purchasing. So when we go for shopping also in the mall, whichever mall, you go to Aeon Mall, whatever mall, but how we do the shopping, that is also very important. Mm. So when we have the consciousness that I am doing this shopping so that we can make nice food to offer to Krishna, so we have to choose the best available fruit, best available vegetable, and then we offer it to Krishna. So that consciousness for what I am doing this very important while purchasing also. Similarly, while cooking, you have to cook with love. Many times it happens that there is argument in the house or some so many things going on. Then Matajis they cook in very different mood. But at that time, it is best to remember that Krishna is hungry and I am preparing food for Krishna. So that consciousness will change the attitude. And because if we cook in different attitude, the taste is different. Also, when we offer, it should be offered with love. The mood should be a humble mood, like what can I offer you? But this is what we have, and we have made it with love. And to Krishna, please you accept it. And Krishna accepts it. So this is the simplicity of worship of Supreme Lord. And Krishna is giving these details to tell us how, if you are really intelligent, if a person is really intelligent, then instead of going behind the complicated uh, worships or complicated process of doing austerities or yajnas and everything, yeah, a person, intelligent person, will go with the path of worshipping the Supreme Lord uh, to get the eternal results. And then Krishna, after this, Krishna will explain more details how we can worship him. And the next sloka also we can see like it's all depends on our intention and our consciousness in which we do the things. So tomorrow's verse also we will see how the worship of Krishna is a continuous and is a simple process and is a practical process. So that we'll see tomorrow's verse. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So anybody wants to add anything or share something, please. This is a very general topic, so anybody can share their feelings. Okay, thank you very much. So let us try to be in proper consciousness from today and every day when we cook or when we offer or when we do shopping, and then we can be continuously thinking of God. Let's try this. Tomorrow's words also emphasizes the same point. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for joining. And take care.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.